now finally picked up. And he'll work near sideline, and footing could be an issue here tonight. There's a slip on the return. Minimal gain for DaCosta. And the Rams will take to the field here on offense, led by Ryan Matters, who has improved his play over the last couple of weeks as well. As it looks like he will be the man they hitch their wagon to here in the back half of the season. Matters will start in the shotgun as the receivers start in motion, and we'll look for the ground attack here against Valley this evening, and a first down carry. We'll go for a couple. As the ball out to the 31-yard line. We'll make it a 2nd and 8 here for Matters and the Rams. It's DaCosta in the backfield. Matters in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side, 3 to the high. Takes the shotgun snap, and he'll fire a quick pass to Agnonetto. Out near the sticks as he gets lassoed down to the turf after a pickup of about 6. Tackle made by Seinsons. 3rd and short now as they'll make a couple of substitutions here on the Rams sideline. As they break the huddle here, clock running a minute and a half into this first quarter. Matters up under center for this short yardage, and it's a quarterback keeper, and it's actually not Matters on that carry. It's Stephen Laguerre who picks up the first down, and will move the chains as you hear first down Joe make the call. Well, fresh set of downs here for Langley on their opening drive of the contest. 5 receivers back in there. Matters, no, check it. It's a handoff draw play up the middle, as it was breaking initial contact there and getting out past the 46 to the 47-yard line. Gain of about 6. There's a good positive gain on first down here for Langley. Brings up 2nd and manageable. We'll call it a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 here as they break the huddle once again. That same formation, actually go empty backfield. 6 receivers in there, and Matters to throw near sideline, and overshot his man. That one intended for Simon Frelick. And that'll bring up 3rd down. And out comes the punt team here for Langley. Good snap. Here's the kick. It's a high spiraling kick, angling near the sideline. And return on now. Looked like a block in the back there. A flag back down at the 19-yard line as a good return on here for Valley. Still in bounds as he picks his way up the sideline here, but a couple of flags, excuse me, a couple of flags down on that play. And most likely this one will come back here on Joshua Robinson and the Huskers.
Defense. 5-yard penalty. First down, Rams.
And it's a penalty against the Huskers and an automatic first down here for Langley. Oh, a costly one there on Valley. Will keep possession here for Langley as they move the ball close to the 55-yard line. Put it down on the 53. And it was too many men on Valley on the kick, which results in an automatic first down. Matters shotgun, offset eye in the backfield. And they'll fake the handoff. Here's Matters to throw. Looks deep over the middle. And a little hand fighting out there, and that's going to draw another flag. There's a lot of hand checking out there, and then finally just dragged down to the turf by the defensive back for Valley. And pretty easy call for the official to make there. As you'll watch the replay once again.
Huskers defense. 15-yard penalty.
It's a 15-yard march off there from the official, and another first down here for Langley as the ball now inside Valley territory at the 42-yard line. So a penalty keeps this drive alive. And Langley now inside Valley territory as they come to the line of scrimmage once again. 3 receivers to the high wide side, just a single one near side. Here's the snap, pitch. It's DaCosta on the sweep. He's got a blocker out there, and DaCosta with a good run picks up 11. As that'll move the sticks once again. Gonna get a quick shout out to the chain gang down there. I know they were scrambling for volunteers for the sticks before the contest, and they managed to wrangle up 3 of them. As they'll brave the elements down on the near sideline in this opening half. There's a bit of a peckish crowd here tonight with the weather not cooperating, but we've been extremely spoiled here in Langley with weather over the years, so not much to complain about there. Play action here from Matters as the right-handed quarterback rolls out, then took a high hit. Flag comes in. Big time sack here from Valley, and we may get a holding call to go with it that will surely be declined if that's the case. Matters, the right-hander, rolling to his left and trying to throw back across his body. Never an easy proposition. And somebody missed a block up front. And it was holding against Langley. That penalty will be declined, but got to get down to the 19-yard line here for a first down. Ball back to the 42 here for Langley. So long way to go here on a second and long now. About a second and 24 here for Langley. As they'll come to the line with the clock running at 9.5 minutes to go first quarter. Receivers to the line. Here's the shotgun snap. Matters in the pocket. Fires. Got an open man. And delivers the football. Taglianetto, who will come up well short of the first down. A pickup of about 12. Which will bring up third down and most likely a field goal attempt to come here. As looks like a decision on the sideline here for Joseph. Who will bring out the kick team now. That'll be Jonas Levac with the kicking duties here. This one will come from the right hash. From 38 out. Snap and hold are good. Here's the kick from Levac. Got air, got distance, and just drops it over top of the crossbar. Would have been good from about 40 for Levac. And he gets the Rams on the board here. 3-0 now over Valley. As that penalty extended the drive. And Valley able to come up with some points.
Huskers choose to scrimmage from the 35. They'll start their first attempt at the 35-yard line. Number 9, pick Noah Faulkner out for the Huskers to start the game.
Noah Faulkner in a pivot here for Langley. Or Valley, I should say, as they'll fire on first down and pass just off the mark. As Faulkner comes into this one, 40 for 131, just 30% on his completions. 1 touchdown, 10 interceptions for Faulkner so far this year, and a early incompletion. 0 for 1 on the evening so far. So 2nd and 10 here for Valley. From the 35-yard line in between the hash marks. 2 running backs in the backfield. 3 receivers to the near side of the field. And Faulkner to throw again. Looks for this sideline play, and that one underthrown this time and falls incomplete. Quick 2 and out here for the Huskers. And got a man down on the field here for Langley. Marchetti. Sure if he maybe just had the wind knocked out of him or what the situation is down there. You usually don't keep Marchetti out of the game for very long. Looks like they'll go to work maybe on the left ankle here of Marchetti. And our first injury of the contest here. It's Coach Kirby will head out to have a look at his stud defensive lineman. As it all comes with 7:05 to go here first quarter. Langley leading 3-0. And the longer Marchetti stays down, the more concern on that Langley sideline. There's not a whole lot of motion out of Marchetti down there. He is moving around, but tough to tell whether they're working on that right or left leg down there for Adam. And I know the Marchetti family surely tuned in here to BCFC TV tonight, as they always are. And a couple of teammates will help Marchetti off, not putting a whole lot of pressure on that leg, and we'll keep an eye on number 90 whether he can return here tonight. Punt team out here for Valley. As Nathan Lunt stands back at his own 34-yard line to receive this kick. And it's a high snap and a good adjustment from the punter to corral that one. And a bit of a wobbler, bounces down at the 50. Lund waits for it to settle down. He'll pick it up now. And he swarmed up at the 43-yard line. I thought maybe a no yards flag would come in there, but Valley did a pretty good job to stay away out of that 5-yard zone. And then a quick tackle. No chance for a return for the former Centennial Centaur. As Colby Peters takes to the field here for Langley. And at quarterback is Peters. So after Matters orchestrated a field goal drive on the opening possession, Peters comes in, fumbles the opening snap, then throws it, look out. Tried to hit Lund, and that was a dangerous decision there from Peters, but falls incomplete. And we'll bring up 2nd and 10 here for Langley with 6:05 to go first quarter. Well, 2nd and 10 now for the Rams. From the 44, Peters empty backfield. Good snap this time, stands in the pocket, fires into traffic, and looking for McDonald, who was triple covered. And ball falls incomplete. Punt team out here for the Rams. As Levac back out to kick here for Langley. Peters maybe a little guilty there of just locking into his intended receiver. And Valley was hip to that. Here comes the kick from Levac. Gets a good high spiraling kick to this near sideline again. Bounces down, stays in bounds. That'll be no yards. Langley will take the 5-yard penalty and no return. And a chance for Felkner and the Huskers on their second possession. So officials just deciding where to spot the football here.
Outside. No yards.
I think it's actually an offside call and a no yards call on Langley. We'll mark off 10 yards from where the ball was picked up.
Outside. Line. No yards. Rams. 5-yard penalty.
And they will spot the ball down at the 40-yard line here. In between the hash marks for the Huskers. Man, it's been a while since I've called a game. I'm going to get the pipes warmed up. No Justin Morris said here this evening as well. So, Stu Kelly flying solo with you here tonight. Right here on the home of the BCFC, BCFC TV. Powered by Remax. Here is a snap to Felkner, who will throw again. And just off the mark once again for Noah. Looking a little disinterested here to start this one is Noah Felkner, who was one of the better players on this Huskers team, but just needs to bear down on his passes a little bit. So 2nd and 10 here for Valley, who have yet to gain a yard on offense. Felkner to throw, fade pattern up this near sideline and overshot his receiver by about 6 yards as they look for the home run ball to DeAndre O'Connor, but well overthrown, and punting back out here for Valley, trailing 3-0. Danny Harris back standing at his 25-yard line. There's a high snap again, handles it well again, and gets a good kick off. Lund will take this one down on a knee, tries to juke him in, and again, Valley downfield well in coverage, but there is a flag at the 44-yard line, right where Lund caught it. I think this will be no yards on the Huskers. Harris has had to climb the ladder a couple of times on high snaps, and then the old rugby-style running punt.
No yards. 15-yard penalty.
And it's a 15-yard no yards penalty because Lund picked that one off in midair before it hit the turf.
54.
So that'll take the ball all the way across the 55 to the 54-yard line here of Valley. As Langley looking to add to their 3-0 lead here. And it's Matters back in there. He'll look deep, looking for Kalik Johnson, who ran into his defensive back there. And never had a chance to get to that football, but aggressive play call on first down from Joseph ends up incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kalik Johnson, 23 catches, good enough for 334 yards, averaging 14.5 per reception. 2nd and 10 now from the 54. Just inside the left hash mark. Lund alone running back. He'll step up in protection. Matters to throw again. Looks deep again for Johnson. Has to come back to the football. Makes the adjustment and makes the catch down at the 21-yard line. And that'll be a first down as they like that one-on-one matchup out on the edge with 23. And go after after it twice. Second time, Johnson makes a good adjustment in the air to come back to that ball and make the reception. So you watch it once again in between two defenders. Joel Klassen in the slot. Matters takes the snap. He'll hand off the line up the middle, trying to pick his way through the defense. Flag comes in. And it comes in the Langley backfield here, and this one will most likely come back on a holding call. Wait the penalty call here. Holding is the call on the Rams. 10-yard penalty, repeat first down, 1st and 20. As they move the ball back to the 31-yard line. Got to get down to the 11 for a first down here for Matters and the Rams. 5 receivers in there. They sprint to the line. Here's Matters to throw. Aglianetto, the intended receiver, and just off his fingertips and incomplete. On about a 7-yard out pattern.
They're still trying to come down on number 2 from number 1. If we run that same thing, we got to lead.
Which will bring up 2nd and 20 here as clock still ticking. Into the final minute of this first quarter we go. As Langley breaks the huddle once again. We'll bring 3 to the near wide side here. Johnson on this near edge. London Aglianetto in the slot. McDonald in motion as well. Here's Matters to throw in a 2nd and 20. Looks deep into the end zone. Got a man wide open. And McDonald almost dropped it, and then he did. Looked like McDonald had all day to secure that one and just let it slide out of his hands incomplete. There's a good throw from Matters. He can't deliver the football any better. And just bobbled it and then contact, and McDonald unable to hang on. Costly drop there for a touchdown for McDonald and the Rams. We'll bring out Levac and the kicking team once again as they'll spun it up from 38. Levac 1 for 1 from the exact same distance. And Langley a man short on the kick team here as Carter will come in late. Coach Kirby going to gather up the boys here to read the riot act a little bit after a drop in the end zone and then a too many men penalty, or not enough men penalty, or they had to use a timeout to avoid that penalty. And I know they're playing the 0-5 Valley Huskers here, but you can't take anything for granted. As Levac will line it up here, as Carter will move over to the right side of the formation. And this one is going to come up short. It'll bounce down right on the goal line. And Valley will take a knee and give up a single. But hold the phone here. We got another flag down on this play. Officials will confer. Just speculating whether maybe Levac got contacted on that follow-through on that kick. There's a big huddle around the officials here deciding on what the call is on that last play. And it looks like they'll pick up the flag here. No infraction. That'll do it for first quarter action. Langley leads Valley 4-0 here after 1 quarter of play as the two teams will flip around here to start the second. So again, folks, if you want to be interactive during the broadcast here without Justin Morrison, I could use some people to talk to. You can find me via Twitter at PXP4 Sports. And don't forget to give the league a follow while you're at it. As always, pumping out great content at BCFC_media. Catch my man Dominic Cabassi with his weekly musings, stories and features from around the league, all found via Twitter at BCFC_media. Valley takes possession once again, trailing 4-0. Faulkner missed the handoff, and I think he's going to get buried in the backfield. As the timing just off there in the backfield. As Cameron Cross on the set. As the running back just out ahead of the play there. Maybe it was Faulkner behind the play, but couldn't hand that ball off and then had to tuck it away, and Langley was into the backfield in a hurry. Ball on the 33-yard line after about a yard loss. Four receivers, 2 running backs in here for Faulkner as he stands on the left hash mark. Back at his 28-yard line, takes the shotgun snap, and now a handoff up the middle, and spun down for another loss of 1. Segmoen into the backfield. And another quick 2 and out here on Valley. Once again, Nathan Lund back to receive this kick as he stands at the 45-yard line. Kick will come from Harris about the 20. Another high snap. Harris brings it down, steps into it, and this one off the side of his foot. Look out. Takes a right turn out of bounds about the 53-yard line. Langley will take the ball inside Valley territory once again, leading 4-0. Busy weekend in the world of sports here in Vancouver. Of course, they got the Canucks up in Penticton with their Young Stars tournament. Vancouver Canadians playoff baseball against Spokane at the Net. Lions in action last night. Big win over the Alouettes. Got the Whitecaps playing Real Salt Lake tonight at BC Place. And of course, a sport near and dear to my heart, the Mann Cup at Queen's Park Arena, Game 2. As a good handoff up the middle to DaCosta, who picks up 11 on first down and will move the sticks. Salmon Bellies and Peterborough Lakers in Game 2 tonight from Queen's Park. And it was the Bellies in overtime last night, 12-10, to take Game 1 of that series. A busy weekend in Vancouver. Lots of options for your sporting pleasure. After a big first down run from DaCosta, matters up to the 39-yard line here at Valley. They'll take the snap. It's DaCosta again, gets wrapped up in the backfield. As Valley waiting for that one. Alex Zamora on the sack there for the Huskers, moves the ball back to the 42. We'll bring up 2nd and 13 as Ogloff will check in here for Klassen. They bring in a little more security in the blocking package here with Ogloff. He can break off a big run or two from time to time as well. From the right hash, Matters barking out signals. Has a look to his right and a look to his left, and here comes the receivers to the line. Matters takes the snap, stays in the pocket, fires a gun way downfield. There's Johnson. Did he make the catch? He did. Touchdown, Khalid Johnson. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Khalid Johnson who turned himself inside out, somehow still made the catch and hangs on to the football in the end zone for a major. Wow. Watch this one once again here on BCFC TV. What a rocket from Matters, and check out the catch from Kalik Johnson.
Number 6, Cornish Lamont, in for the point after.
My goodness, that is impressive. And make it 10-0 Langley with the extra point to come. McDonald the hold. Levesque the kick, up and through it goes. 11-0 Langley with 11:34 here to go, second quarter. It's Kalik Johnson with the play of the game so far. Rams will kick this one off from their 45.
CMP Logistics, Dynamic Safety and Consulting, CM Environmental Incorporated, the Houseman and Associates, Rebound Sport Spine, Big Kahuna Sport Company, Precision Auto Service, and the Everything Financial Group. Thank you to our sponsors who make this program what it is with the generous support throughout the year.
Got some minor football going off to one of the secondary fields here at McLeod Athletic Park. The youngsters, sure they'll make their way over after their contest is done. As Levesque with a low line drive, and this one will bounce out of bounds. A flag on the kickoff on a procedure call. And we'll see whether the Huskers want to make him re-kick or maybe just take the ball at the 40-yard line here. Good to see any aircraft come into the Langley airport here so far. We'll put the ball down in between the hash marks at the 40-yard line as Valley looking to get something going here in this opening half. If I'm not mistaken, still have yet to gain a yard on offense here. Faulkner standing in the shotgun. He'll hand off up the middle. And right at the line of scrimmage, ball came loose, still loose. Langley on top of it here. And the official going to say down by contact here. And the ball will stay with the Huskers after no gain. Watch the replay here again. Sagmoan in on the tackle once again. And man, oh man, I think that's a fumble there. Clearly looked like a strip ball, but the official says no, knee was down. As the ball stays right on the 40-yard line. 2nd and 10, clock running under 10.5 minutes to go in this opening half. Langley leading 11-0. Faulkner empty backfield, looks over the middle, and almost intercepted, then almost caught, but falls incomplete. As ball intended for Cody Lawler. And the Huskers will have to kick it away once again. Cameron Cross making a play once again. Let's watch the snap here to Harris. So he's had to deal with a couple of high ones. This one right in the money. And the right-footed kicker with an end-over-ender. A short one. Valley trying to get away from it. And it actually hit a ram and then falls on top of it as a flag comes in late for another no yards call here. After a real short kick, that'll go for about a net of maybe 6 after a penalty call here. So put the ball down at the 54-yard line here of Langley. So give them a net of 14. 16, I should say. Bottom line, it was a short kick. Here's Matters out there once again from the left hash mark. Empty backfield as Klassen comes across the formation, takes the handoff, tries to cut it upfield. It's to the midfield stripe and then driven back by the Huskers after a gain of 1. Just didn't really have the speed or timing down on that play and tried to cut it upfield, and there was just nothing there on that front four from Valley. Make it 2nd and 9 here for the Rams as they'll work from the right hash mark this time. Freilich on the near sideline. There's the snap. Matters looks to his left, loads up, fires, and this one tipped up and picked off. And room to gallop up that far sideline. Look out here for Valley as the return's still on. Needs one more block, gets it. Trying to beat. Ball comes loose, and it's picked up. Touchdown, Valley. A pick 6. Goes for about 60 yards. As on the turnover, just a convoy up that far sideline. As it was Ison's on the interception as you watch it once again. Ball tipped up, the old tip drill. And then just watch the return and the athletic ability here from Isons. Makes one cut there. And got one more block there for number 52. That was James Moore who sprung Isons into the end zone. And Valley. Actually, there was actually a hold on the return there, excuse me, so they'll bring this one back out to the 23-yard line. Interception is good, but a hold on the return as Faulkner will look into the end zone now. And just turning his head around in time to break that one up was Kieran Benedito making a nice play out on the edge. So after a big interception return there, a block in the back on Valley negates the touchdown for the Huskers. And now they're staring at a 2nd and 10 here from the 23. And points have been hard to come by here for the Huskers so far this season. As Faulkner to throw again. Guns one to the near sideline and falls incomplete. There's a long throw there for Faulkner and just couldn't get enough mustard on it. As it was intended for Angel. As to give you an idea, Huskers have scored 28 points so far this year through 5 games and have given up 242. Give you the flip side on the Rams. They've scored 105 points and given up 102. Kick team out here for Valley. Trying to get themselves on the board here, trailing 11-0. Sure what the delay is here from the official. Maybe just the wrong down on the chains, but they got it on 3rd down, so
12 seconds back on the clock, please.
and they just want to change the time.
7 minutes even.
Asking for an adjustment.
They want to get 7 minutes up on the board instead of 6:48.
12 seconds. 7 minutes on the clock.
And there we go. So this one will come from 30 for Harris. just inside the right hash mark. Snap and hold are good. Harris with a lot of leg underneath that one and drives it right through the middle of the uprights, and Valley on the board. Now trailed by 8, 11-3. As we got 6:48 to go here in this opening half from McLeod Athletic Park, right here on BCFC TV, powered by Remax. As the boys from 10 Feet Sports Entertainment bringing you all the pictures and replays here. Give them a follow on Twitter as well at TFSC TV. So good, important drive there for Valley to keep themselves within striking distance here. As Harris will step into this one. High short kick. It'll bounce off the shins. And now picked up by Lund. Breaks one tackle, breaks another. Nathan Lund up the far side, lowers his head into a man and crosses out across the 50-yard line. As he made something out of nothing there, did Nathan Lund. And will give the Rams good field position. They'll spun it down at the 49. Nathan Lund giving you a little sugar and spice there as he used his agility on the beginning of the return and then the power at the end of it. As you watch it one more time. Escapes one man there and another. And then just watch him finish off this run right there as he just cranked right into his man and falls forward for another 4 yards. From the left hash here for Matters and the Rams. Ogloff will step up in protection. It's a handoff. And right up the gut. Good for about 5. Good blocking up front by the Hogs and brings up a 2nd and 5. Joe Carter Jr. on the carry. Rams break the huddle as Aglianetto and Johnson come to this near side. 2 in the backfield for Matters as the Huskers scramble around at the linebacker position. Matters to throw on 2nd down. It's an out pattern. Johnson makes the catch right at the sticks and goes backwards a little bit, but will get forward progress. Good enough for a 1st down for Johnson and Langley. Inside Valley territory once again down to the 49-yard line here of the Huskers. Well, it's a better crowd than I actually expected here today with this rainy weather, as fall is just about upon us, as Joe Carter with another handoff up the middle. This one will pick up 3. And I really think if Langley just can continue to get positive yards on 1st down, set them up with 2nd and manageable, they'll be okay here today and have done a nice job of that so far. Matters has really taken control of this offense here. Facing a 2nd and 7 from the right hash. 3 receivers to the near short side as Johnson goes out wide to the high wide side, and Matters looks to throw. Looks left, looks right. Now he's got a scramble, evades one tackler. Still Matters with it. Spins off another. Still Matters. Runs into a stiff tackle there as he tries to chug ahead. And good 2nd effort and surge there from Matters will get him out close to the sticks here. Let's check the spot.
Inside the 40, just outside the 39.
And what are they going to see here? I think it's going to be 3rd down and about a yard to go. And when you got a guy like Tyler Ogloff in your backfields, I'm dialing up 36 right up the gut here if I'm Langley. Matters will go under center. Valley trying to hustle to the line, and I don't think everybody was set as they tried to go quickly. And they might just make him redo this play here. I don't think the officials were ready to have that play run. Well, that's exactly what they'll do. They'll just make him redo it. Laguerre in under center. Takes the snap. Plows ahead. Should be good enough for a first down. They have a tentative quarterback keeper there, but did the job. As Laguerre will come back out. And Joe Carter Sr. lets us know it's a first down for Langley. Keeping an eye on Kyle Claret down on the Langley sideline. Kind of getting a little uncomfortable down there. I'm not sure if they'll get back in this game or not. One of their star defenders. 1st and 10 here for Matters. He'll hand off to Nathan Lund. And tries to get past the first wave. Picks up about 2. As Langley's giving him a heavy dose of run on first down. I don't mind that. And Valley's been pretty stout against the run so far. Haven't surrendered any big runs here yet. As Ogloff will come back into the game as we're under 3 minutes to go in this first half. Play call comes in. Matters relays the signals. Ball on the 34-yard line. Got to get down to the 27 for a first down. And Valley wants timeout. We'll take a quick one as well. 2:25 here to go in the half. We're back in 60 seconds here on BCFC TV.
A little bit of alcoholic beverages needed. Head on out to the backside of the stadium. Grab yourself something from the beer garden. They got beer, they got coolers, they got Mike's Hard. Head on back. Grab yourself something to drink, something to eat. Enjoy the halftime. Here we got a great second half. I'd like to move on some more of our sponsors down here at the track level along the fence. We've got Kim's Angels, the Rap Champs, Jelly Digital Marketing, NPR, C&D Logistics, Turnback Branding Limited, Qualico Communities, Bola Transport, Cedarbrook Bakery, Deli and Bistro, Angela Emmett, Royal and Page Realtor. Thank you again to all our sponsors for your support.
All right, welcome back here inside McLeod Athletic Park. 2:25 to go in this opening half. Langley leading 11-3. And facing a 2nd and 6 here from the 34-yard line. Matters on the pitch to Lund. He's got room. Lund skips past one man and falls ahead here. Let's check the spot right near the sticks for the Rams. And if they're short, they'll most likely go for it once again as Laguerre wants to hop into the game. And he will come in here as Matters will come out. It'll be a 3rd and short, less than a yard to go. As the ball down on the 27, going to get it to the 26. Laguerre goes left this time, and he's got the first down and more. As that'll move the sticks, keep the clock moving as well. As 3rd and short yardage team has been good here for Langley. They've executed 3 or 4 times so far this evening. And I've been a disciplined football team so far this afternoon as well. No penalties on the offensive side of the ball. Maybe a special team penalty in there, a couple of no yards calls. Ogloff comes out. Rams come to the line. They'll work from the left hash. 5 receivers in there. Lund in the backfield and behind Matters. As the Huskers crowd the line of scrimmage. Matters takes the shotgun snap. He'll throw on first down. Steps up in the pocket. Now he'll run to his left. Fires. Got a man open and missed Aglianetto by about 1.5 yards. It was open on that far sideline, but Matters just off the mark. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Lights have yet to come on here at McLeod. Expect that for the second half. Is still pretty bright out there, but starting to dim a little bit. Enough to get my man Mud Media's binoculars out as the sun hiding here this afternoon.
Daniel Penalty remains first down. First and 10 becomes first and 20. Out to the 33, they'll go.
And looks like a penalty on that last play, so it's a 1st and 20 here for Matters now. Got to get down to the 13 for a first down. Here's Matters to throw on the wide receiver screen, and that one will go backwards for Johnson and Matters. As Valley all over that one on a good defensive play. On a loss of 3. As it was Alex Zamora on the tackle on Johnson. Let's call it second and a long way to go here. From the 36. And if I'm Langley, I'm just taking a shot to the end zone here for Kalik Johnson. Why not? Matters. Got time in the pocket. Here comes pressure, however, and he'll get spun down to the turf on a hard tackle there. James Moore making another play for Valley as he busted through and hammered Matters down to the turf there. Somebody got beat out on the edge there. I think that may have been Kenneth, who couldn't hold his block, and Langley will have to punt this one away here as we approach the final minute of play in this opening half. Levesque with a good spiraling kick. Picked up by Harris. Return on here as he hops around one man, but can't get past the second. Ball out to the 18-yard line, and that's where Valley will take over, who have struggled mightily on offense. Their 3 points coming courtesy of an interception return, but have not generated much offensively. Kyle Claret's still bouncing around on that Langley sideline. Looks like he's going to test out one of his ankles or not. Doesn't have his helmet on and just kind of bouncing around there, checking his footing. They may not need Claret here today against Felton, so you might want to just pull the reins on him and keep him healthy for next week against Kamloops. Throw on first down and almost intercepted. Step for step was Isaiah Stewart on the coverage, and just turned his head in time to get a hand on that one. So 41 seconds to go. 2nd and 10 for Valley. They'll break the huddle and work from the left hash mark. 5 receivers now make it 6 as they empty the backfield. Faulkner to throw, looks up this near sideline. Receiver with a step and just can't make the catch. Yes, that was a pretty well thrown ball there from Faulkner. Marius Angel just off the tip of his fingers, which will bring up 3rd and long, and the punt team back out for Valley. Maybe time, excuse me, to orchestrate one more drive here for Langley if they can maybe get a big return out of Nathan Lund. There's a late substitution coming in here for Langley. Low squibbing snap as Harris handles it well. Angles near sideline. Lund catches it on the run right near the Langley bench. And then gets shoved to the ground, but Langley will be inside Valley territory here. As they'll spot the ball down at the, looks like 42-yard line. And Matters and the Rams will have 23 seconds to try and make something happen here. Matters stands alone in the backfield. Good protection. Now Matters steps up in the pocket, loads up, fires to the end zone. He's got Johnson wide open. Touchdown, Langley. Oh, there was nobody within 5 yards of Khalid Johnson, and a well-thrown ball from Matters. They only needed 8 out of the 23 seconds to add another touchdown. And it's 17-3 Rams with an extra point to come, as Khalid Johnson with his second touchdown of the day, and had all day to wait for this ball to come into his breadbasket. Sometimes those are the toughest catches to make, but Johnson makes it look easy, as he just torched his defender and was standing alone in the end zone, nobody around him when that ball was delivered. A low line drive from Levac just got over the crossbar and makes it 18-3. Langley with 15 seconds to go in the half.
Huskers 3.
Well, that chemistry between Manners and Johnson really starting to develop now. And now if you're Langley, kick coverage, the order of the day now. After that nice touchdown reception from Johnson from Matters, you want to make sure you get downfield, stay in your lanes, get that kick coverage, and get to the locker room with this 18-3 lead. Get you updated on what's going around the BCFC today and tonight, as well as a couple other games here in week number 6. As there's Levac to kick it away. Goes up the middle of the field this time and running onto it with speed up the far sideline. And tackle down around the 33 with 9 seconds to go. Huskers break the huddle here, 9 seconds to go. And maybe time for 2 plays here, depending. High snap, Falconer, handoff up the middle. And that goes ahead for about 3. And they will have time for 1 more here from Valley. As finally a positive gain on first down here for the Huskers, as they'll most likely take a shot deep here for the final play of this opening half. Quick moving first half here from McLeod. And it's another handoff. And look out. Room to run here. And good tackle from behind by Isaiah Stewart. And that will bring first half action to a close. 18-3. Langley leads Valley at the half here with 30 minutes down and 30 to go from McLeod Athletic Park. Right here on BCFC TV, powered by Remax. Take a short break, and we'll come back with some first half stats and second half action coming right up. Don't forget, you can reach me via Twitter at PXP for Sports. If you got anything on your mind you want to get my way, please feel free. 15-minute break. We're back with second half action here from McLeod Athletic Park in Langley. And 15 minutes. Stick around.
We got hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken strips, french fries, all fired up and ready to go. If you're looking for a little bit more of a kick to your drink, head on outside. Grab yourself something with the bigger garden. We got beer, we got coolers, we got ciders, we got wine. Head on over, grab yourself something to drink. Stretch your legs. We'll be back here in 14 minutes for the second half of football.
football fans. Welcome back inside McLeod Athletic Park here on BCFC TV, powered by Remax, as we're set to start the second half, as I think Wayne Palmer will come out to kick this one away to start the second half from the 45-yard line. Stats coming in that first half, and they're heavily skewed in the Rams' favor. And we'll get you those as soon as this kickoff takes place, and here comes Palm. And he'll angle one to the near sideline. Bounces down at the 21. Picked up off a one hop and picking his way up the sideline out across the 35 to the 37-yard line. A nice return there from Angel. Excuse me. As a look at the stats here quickly. First downs, 9-1 Rams. Rushing yards, 67 to 15. Passing yards, 139 for Langley, 0 for Valley. And total yards, 183 to just 14 yards in that opening half for the Huskers. As DaCosta with 5 carries for 32. Kalik Johnson with 5 catches for 121 and 2 touchdowns. As here's a run on first down for Valley. Trying to turn the corner, and good pickup of about 8, and a hard hit there by Cross once again. But a good positive gain from Valley on first down. As Matters in that opening half, 7 for 12, 139, 2 touchdowns, and a pick in there. As Noah Felkner goes 0 for 9 for 0 yards in that first half. Those are your first half stats here. As a final already, as West Shore takes down the Kamloops Broncos, who will be the Rams' next week opponent. 5 o'clock kickoff here from McLeod Athletic Park. 38-14 your final Rebels over the Broncos. Run on second down should be good enough for a first down, as that is just their second first down of the game there for Valley, and was milling about on the second level here of McLeod, and I don't know if it was getting picked up through one of the vents or ducts here at McLeod Athletic Park, but can pick up the coach's conversation. Not sure which coach it was, but he was into his guys at halftime. Let's say that for Valley, as they come out here a little more inspired here in half number 2. Falkner to throw on first down. Tipped up, picked off. Rams on the return. And they'll get back to the 39-yard line as Falkner gets intercepted. As you watch it once again, Dennis Oliveira on the pick. We'll give the ball to the Rams inside the 38-yard line here of Valley. So Matters will lead out the Rams here for their opening possession of the second half, as Johnson still getting his gloves adjusted, which leads me to believe it's a running play, and it is, to Joe Carter up the gut for 5. As Johnson still didn't have his gloves. A pretty clear indication the ball's not coming his way when you don't have your gloves on before the play starts. As a quick moving first half, just took over an hour. So we've seen some long games over the years here at Langley with penalties and injuries, but pretty cleanly played first half. Both teams staying pretty disciplined. Here's Matters to throw. Comes to near sideline. Johnson. Oh, what a move there from Johnson. Tries to stiff arm a man and then steps out of bounds after he just faked out the jock. Watch the cut here on Kalik Johnson. Good delivery from Matters, and then watch the move on the edge here from Johnson. Forget it. As he just left his man in the dust and gets down to the 17-yard line here. Make it the 16 of Valley, as the Rams knocking on the door here with this 18-3 lead. Ogloff on the carry. His first touch of the pigskin. And he'll drive it ahead for about 3. Make it 2nd and 6, maybe a short 7. There's ball in between the hash marks as you watch the carry from Ogloff once again here. Not going to bring him down with just one guy. You got that kind of momentum coming behind you. And Ogloff will stay in the backfield deep. And whistles come in before the play gets off here. And it's a timeout. Rams calling timeout before this 2nd down play. They've used DaCosta, Lund, Carter, now Ogloff in the backfield for Langley. Good to see McDonald get a touchback there. After the timeout, Matters back into the huddle.
Coach, we're running bench. What's the halfback doing? Is he sloughing off, or is he going out with the speed out?
And here come the Rams to the line of scrimmage. Same formation. Offset eye with Ogloff deep. Huskers crowd the line as they show 7 in the box here. Showing blitz. Matters will throw. Looks to the end zone. He's got Aglianetto at the goal line. And he's got a first down, but will come up short of the touchdown. But it'll be a 1st and goal here for Langley from the 1-yard line. Ogloff will get to the sideline as it's Lund in the backfield this time. Ball on the 1-yard line. Matters in the shotgun. Johnson near side. It's Matters. The handoff. Lund up the middle. Got hammered. Did he get in, however? Valley thinks he's fumbled. And a scramble for the football right on the goal line here. No signal yet. And they'll say 2nd down. Langley with the nose of the football just shy of the goal line. We see Laguerre come in here. Looks like we will for this 2nd and goal from the 1. Up under center for Laguerre. Tucks it. Leans ahead. And no signal yet. Now it comes up. Touchdown Rams. As Laguerre just got across the goal line for the touchdown. But there is a flag down on the play on the far sideline. But it's on the defense for a neutral zone infraction. And that'll count as a major for Langley. They'll make it 24-3 with an extra point to come. So Laguerre punches it in. 2 from Johnson, 1 from Laguerre now. And a field goal from Levesque to go along with it. And it's Levesque out there for an extra point. Penetration from the Huskers, but kick is away and up and good. Another flag on the play. I think Valley might have been across the line early, and Langley should decline this once again. And this one should count. It is indeed the call offside on Valley. Don't forget Vancouver Island and Okanagan coming up from the Sun Bowl. That is a 7 o'clock kickoff from Kelowna. You can catch every single BCFC game right here on BCFC TV, powered by Remax all season long. More and more, it's looking like it'll be Vancouver Island, Okanagan, Langley, and West Shore will be your 4 playoff teams once again as Kamloops and Valley struggle again this season. Where they will all finish still yet to be determined, and I don't think there is really, despite the records, I don't think there is a whole lot of separation from 1 to 4 here in the BCFC this year. Levac to kick. Run up on it, fumble, look out, ball loose, and pouncing on top of it just before the Rams could get there was Angel. And Valley will take over here at the 23-yard line. As Noah Felkner and the Huskers try and get something going offensively. There's nothing through the air here for Valley so far. And just the 3 points to speak of, which came on a interception return. Huskers hustle to the line from the 23-yard line, right hash mark. Falkner standing back in the shotgun, got a single setback in there, 5 receivers. And it is a handoff up the middle. And after a gain of about 3, taken down. Maybe 4 on the carry, is just checking the spot here. And we'll put it down at the 29. Maybe the 28 and a half, so I'll call it 2nd and 5. Rams put 4 on the line, 3 in the box. As there's Felkner. Here comes the blitz from Stewart. They hand it off, and that's not going to get it done. Good stout defense up front by Langley. Will force another punting situation here for Valley. As we approach the halfway mark of quarter number 3. And the Rams in control here, up 22. Langley with losses against Vancouver Island, Okanagan, and West Shore. Bouncing snap there and gotten away and kicked out of bounds at the 50-yard line. And keep marching ahead here. 49-yard line, they'll say. As that ball sailed out of bounds. Losses to Vancouver Island, Okanagan, and West Shore. Wins against the Huskers and Broncos. They will take on Kamloops next weekend, so chance to generate a little momentum here for Langley heading into the back half of the season. As they will still have games against the Sun, Raiders, and Rebels down the stretch. After that matchup with Kamloops a week from today. And a fake handoff now, and a throw on the mark. And good misdirection here. Tuck it away in the left hand, lower the shoulder, and bounce down. At the 31. That was Victor Belanger with his first catch of the evening. This little misdirection to DaCosta, and then coming across the formation was Belanger. As all the pursuit was going left as Belanger came right. Well, just shy of the 30-yard line here on the left hash for Matters. DaCosta in the backfield. 3 receivers high, wide side. Johnson the wide out to the near side. Matters looks to Johnson, looks deep to Johnson, shoves off his man into the end zone. Touchdown, Kalik Johnson. His 3rd of the afternoon. And a well-timed push-off there from Johnson. Got the separation and then brings in the football for his 3rd touchdown of the game. That's the way you teach them right there. Coach them up. Well done. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. And Kalik Johnson might have got away with one there, but did the rest himself as he made the catch. Another good ball from Matters. It's pretty tough to overthrow Kalik Johnson the way he can get after it. Flag down on the kick once again near sideline, both sidelines actually. I think we got another offside call on Valley. Extra point is good. Make it 31-3 Langley. As Kalik Johnson having himself a contest here. As you get a look at the star receiver. Yes. Well done, as he knows where the cameras are. That is Kalik Johnson's 169th yard receiving here so far. Thanks to my man Patrick for delivering the stats there. You're famous now, Patrick. 6:03 to go, third quarter. As Langley tacks onto their lead here now, 32-3. As Levac with a high short kick this time. Up man will take it. And barrels ahead here out to the 35-yard line. Can Faulkner and the Huskers get something going here in this third quarter? It was the Rebels over the Broncos 38-14. Langley having their way here with Valley 32-3. With a quarter and a bit to go. Raiders, Sun, come up at 7 o'clock from the Sun Bowl in Kelowna. From the left hash at the 35-yard line, Faulkner in the shotgun will hand off once again. Running left and hit hard right at the line of scrimmage for maybe a half-yard gain. I'll give him a yard on that first down carry. Call it 2nd and 9 here with the clock running. 5 to play third quarter. Faulkner has a look to his left. Works out the signals, takes the snap, he'll throw. Guns one, and it's caught. No, it's dropped. Had it, and then got hit and dropped it. Ball falls incomplete. Well thrown ball that time by Faulkner. And one the receivers gotta hang on to. Denoye, who is Valley's leading receiver with 15 catches, 199 yards, and a touchdown so far in his season. Just dropped there from number 7. So Denny Harris back to kick it away once again. As I see the big boss, Dana Matheson in the crowd here today. And look out, return on here for Nathan Lund. Got one man to beat. He's going to beat him easily up the near sideline. Nathan Lund, 10-5. Touchdown, Langley. Punt return for Nathan Lund goes the distance. Well, he's capable of doing that every time he touches the football is Nathan Lund. And that time he takes it to the house. Watch it one more time here on BCFC TV. One coming 60 yards for Nathan Lund. As a lineman trying to run down Nathan. Good luck with that. As he was home free from about the 20. As Levac is up and good. 39-3 Rams after the 60-yard punt return from Nathan Lund. Looks like an injured Ram down after that extra point, or is it a Husker that's down? It's a Husker. It's Isons that's laying prone on his stomach here. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back when action resumes. 3:38 to go. Langley in control. over the Huskers here on BCFC TV.
Number 11, Trenton Kissens. Up on the play. Good! A little help from the center, and one of his runners off to the sideline.
All right, folks, welcome back to McLeod Athletic Park. And watching the officials during that injury time out there escort Cameron Cross to the Langley locker room, and I'm not sure if it was an objectionable conduct, maybe a bad hit there on Cross. And if that's the case, if he's ejected from this game, and I think he may be ineligible for the next one as well. And has been one of Langley's better defenders here today for sure. Could be a big loss against the Broncos next week, if that is in fact the case.
Field position on a return of the from the Rams 51.
Valley will take the ball all the way out to the 51-yard line here of Langley, and maybe their best field position of the game here as they run it on first down up the middle, good for about 3.
Bring on the yards, 99 outside ball with a tackle. He had about 3 on the play. He's going to bring up 2nd and 7 from the Rams 48.
So it's 39-3 now. Looks like Cameron Cross has been ejected from this football game. Valley with a 2nd and 7 here from the 48 of the Rams. Faulkner to throw. Lobs one up. And it's over top of everybody again. Denoye there. I think Oliviera just got a hand on it to throw off the concentration of Denoye. And Langley will get the football back here. Kick this one away as Harris stands back at his own 49-yard line. Lund, who just took one to the house from 60, standing back at his own 15. Well, they kick it to 32 again. They direct snap it, and they got room, and they got a first down. Trick play from the Huskers. Good enough, just good enough for a first down. And they may need a measurement here, actually, after the spot. And this one's going to be very, very close. I think he got it by about a half a football. Tough to tell as the chain's on the far side of the field here, but they will bring it in for our first measurement of the game. And they are short. Just short. And that's a turnover on downs. Man, oh man. Game of inches. And Langley benefits from that spot from the official. As they'll take possession back over the football here on their 41-yard line with 1:16 to go, third quarter. Matters still in there at quarterback. Ogloff and Lund in the backfield. As Matters on the pitch to Nathan Lund. And here goes Nathan Lund on the run. How did he stay on his feet there? As he went airborne, spun around in the air, and came back down on his feet. My, from Nathan Lund. Watch it one more time here on BCFC TV. I want to talk about an athlete. Watch this. No, man. Not easy to do there from Lund. And about a 20-yard rip there from 32. Ball down to the 41-yard line. Make it 30 for Lund on that carry. As they'll set up from the left hash. Lund breathing hard in the backfield, hands on his knees. Matters fumbled the snap. Lund trying to get on top of it, and he will. Slippery pigskin almost got away from Matters there, but Lund able to fall on top of it, but he'll go for about a 3-yard loss. (39-3) Langley has third quarter in the books. Now one more play here. Will come from the 44-yard line. Got to get to the 31 for a first down on a second and long. Matters takes the snap, 3-step drop, fires out far sideline. Got to wait for it there and tackle down short of the first down after a gain of about 6. And we'll see what Langley wants to do here on a third and long. Looks like they'll bring out the punting. So 45 down, 15 to go here from McLeod. And Langley on cruise control up 36. As they beat Valley in their Week 2 matchup 39-0. And lead the Huskers now 39-3 after 3 quarters of play. And third and a long 5 here as Levac will come out to punt this one as returner standing back about 2 yards in his own end zone here. And here we go. Low snap. Levac got to get it away quickly and had to kick it high, and it's short and bounces out after a short punt to about the 33-yard line of Valley. As a bad snap, and Levac had to get rid of it quickly and forced him into a bad punt. It's where the numbers sometimes don't tell the full story there. There's not much Levac really could have done there except just try and get it away before it was blocked, and that'll hurt his average, but it's going to hang that one on the long snapper. Falconer back out there for Valley. And he'll hand off. Pretty good run on first down. Vickland on the carry. Give him a gain of about 6. Huskers break the huddle on the 38-yard line. Got to get out to the 43 for a first down here. Vickland in the backfield as the receivers start their motion. It's a handoff off tackle and stopped short at the 40. It'll be a 3rd and 3 here for Valley. What does Bob Reist want to do here? He'll bring out the punt team once again. Another good stump from Langley on defense. Looks like they'll get the ball back here once more. Just being informed that there is no more mercy rule, if you will, no more running time here in the BCFC. Now we will play the full 60 of stop time. Usually second half, if a game is out of hand, they will run the clock, but not the case anymore here in the BCFC.
Lovely lady down there is not allowed to go home till all her tickets are sold. Flag her down.
Harris trying to get the kick off and has to evade a couple of Rams to do that. That'll be a no yards call on Valley as knocked out of bounds at the 47. There's number 87. Alex France on the return.
No yards, ball yard penalty, first down round.
Now, if you're Coach Joseph, how long do you keep Matters and Lund and Kalik Johnson in the game here? The outcome not in doubt, and Broncos on the horizon. You don't want to risk any injuries, but he'll keep his starting pivot in the game for the time being. Matters takes the snap, and it's a handoff to Carter. He's got to hold or run through. Picks up 4, maybe 5 on that first down carry. And expect a heavy dose of run here from Langley in this fourth quarter. As mentioned, Broncos in town next week. It's a 5 o'clock kickoff. Once again here from Mount. And we'll have it for you here on BCFC TV, powered by Remax a week from today. And then the schedule gets a little tougher for Langley down the stretch. 2nd and 5, Matters. Ogloff on the carry. He'll spin off a tackler and still on his feet as he gets to the sticks before being stacked up. Check the spot from the official, and here comes a late flag in on Valley for a late hit. About 4 different officials let the laundry fly on that hit. And that'll be an automatic first down and tack on 15 yards well after the play. As you watch the power of Tyler Ogloff just refusing to go down. Unnecessary roughness on Valley. So I'll march this football ahead. Down to the 31-yard line now, the Huskers. As the Rams hustle to the line with the clock running under 11 minutes here in the 4th and final quarter. 1st and 10 from the left hash for Matters in Langley. Crouches down, takes the snap. He'll throw on first down, looks left. Now he's got to scramble as here comes pressure. Matters way deep in the backfield and then just launches to the sideline, coming back for it and making a catch. And he'll go for about a 5-yard gain after about a 30-yard pass from Matters, who was way deep in the backfield, and then threw with all he had to that far high sideline.
They're calling that incomplete. Unbelievable. Second and 10.
And they're actually going to call that incomplete. And I'm not so sure. First sideline judge marked him down as in. And I'm not sure why that one was overruled, but it'll go down as an incompletion. And bring up second and 10. Clock running matters. Again, takes that shotgun snap. He's got a man on an out pattern here. Secures the football, makes one man miss. I believe that's Frelick down there. Is it Carter, excuse me. It'll be tackled short of the first down at the 26. And now a decision here for Langley. Now looks like they'll bring out the field goal team.
So third and long 4, Rams will roll out the field goal team led by number 6, Thomas the left.
This one coming from a pretty popular distance here for Levac this afternoon. 38-yard attempt once again. As this is third attempt here from 38. He's 1 for 2. This kick is up and good from Levac from 38 out. And Langley puts up points 40, 41, and 42 on the 38-yard field goal from Levac to make it 42-3. Langley with 8:42 to go. Happy to announce I will be calling the BC High School football game of the week. The rest of the season we'll be moving around the Lower Mainland and calling some high school football once a week. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at PXP for Sports for those updates. There's a pass and catch on first down, and you can't see that very often for the Huskers here tonight, but Feltner delivering that one on the money. Gain good enough for a 6-yard gain. And I believe that's Feltner's first completion of the evening. Give him a gain of 7, make it 2nd and 3 here for Feltner and Valley. Receiver is to the line. Shotgun snap, Feltner to throw. Flag comes in, a lobber to this near sideline. And again, just off the fingertips of his intended receiver. As Robert R.J. Begg, the intended recipient. Let's check the flag here. I think this is an offside on Valley. Langley will decline and Valley will kick. And look out, Kalik Johnson looks like he's going to come in to, well, he wanted to come in to receive the punt. And he is going to come in to receive this kick. So 3 touchdowns receiving for Kalik Johnson here. And now comes in to take a punt return attempt. So he stands back at his 35. Harris angles at far sideline. Johnson waits on a double bounce, picks it up, makes a man miss. Still Johnson as he slashes through the defense. Look out, Kalik Johnson, far sideline. Kicker to beat, runs him over, and gets out to the 42-yard line of Valley. Flag back down at the 36 of Langley. And this one will most likely come back here on a hold or an illegal block after their explosive return from Kalik Johnson.
It's a yellow ticket. Yeah! Yellow ticket number 050 3938. 0503938. Looks like we got a winner. Oh, it's a 9-11.
Just listening to First Down Joe announce the 50-50 ticket here. I didn't buy any today, by the way, but it looks like the Aglanetto family is going home a little richer here today. I'm not sure if it's the parents of Nick and former Rams standout Alex Aglanetto, but we do have a winner. As the Rams have the football and a pitch play coming near sideline. And Valley with good pursuit, I should say, takes that one down in quick fashion. Be a loss on the play. As we have 6:15 to go here in the fourth quarter now, clock running. All on the 19-yard line. Going to get to the 31 for a first down here for the Rams. Still matters in there at quarterback. Matters to throw. Looks deep. Launches. And just out of the reach of intended receiver Liam Evan now. Hasn't been targeted very much here tonight. And Matters has chucked it up deep a few times tonight. And that one, a rare overthrow for Matters. He's been on point for most of the game here tonight.
Number 3 for the Huskers, Josh Robinson.
Levac with a huge kick here. Drives his man all the way back to the 40. That's a live football right now, and Harris finally checking it's not Harris. It's number 3 on the carry, Joshua Robinson, after a huge boot from Jonas Levac. Really got a leg into that one. Checking the spot of the football here, as the lights are on now here at McLeod Athletic Park. Still a lengthy discussion here. Maybe where to spot the football. Maybe they're looking for another game ball here. Oh, it's actually, I think, an official that's getting attention down at the Ram bench here. As the trainers go to work on him. As you get a shot of it there, and well done, fellas. And ladies, gentlemen, we got a lady down in the booth here today on our production team. Gang. Well done, gang, I'll say down there. Back underway we go with 4.5, and a fumble off the opening snap here as in at quarterback for Valley now is Brandon Canu. And that one snuffed out by the Rams quickly. Must be a little bit of blood down on the official there. Did not see what happened to him, but trainers are going to work very quick. I don't mean to joke about that. Just something said up in the booth here that gave me a chuckle. Second and long here as Ken Newell will throw and just through the intended receiver's hands. Looked like a pretty well thrown ball. Dropping incomplete. So it's actually Nisa, if I'm pronouncing that. I was looking at the wrong roster there. That's how I pronounce it. Nika or Nisa. That one intended for Lawler. Falls incomplete, and Valley will kick it away. Good snap. Harris just gets it away. Had some contact there as well. Gets a short kick off. No flags come in. And with 2:59 to go, it'll be the 3-minute warning. As Langley in control here, as you see it on your monitor. 42-3 over Valley right now. Somebody wearing an Okanagan Sun sweatshirt in the crowd here. Not sure why they're at McLeod and not up in the Sun Bowl. Being an Okanagan fan. So we don't discriminate here in Langley, I suppose. And I'll have a little word with the DJ after this, playing some Vanilla Ice here in the fourth quarter. Questionable music selection there, if I must say. Back underway. Still matters in there. Hand off to Carter. Good for about 6. And Langley has been extremely disciplined in the penalty department and has really taken care of the football here in this one as well.
Took the leg and kept on, folks. Geez, he was bleeding on the bench. He's up. He's back in the game.
Second and 5 for Langley. Yeah, it's a direct snap. Trying to turn the corner over there, and a good tackle in the open field. And the jet sweep there for Zach Lubbock. I'll bring up 3rd and 5, and Langley will have to kick this one away here with 2:15 to go.
We'll give him about a yard up there. He's going to bring up 3rd and a short 5 for the Rams.
As we cross the 7 o'clock hour Pacific time here in Langley. I'm thinking the airport must be shut down today. I have not seen one aircraft come in for a landing here this afternoon or this evening, as we normally do, is a bouncing snap. Levac, decent kick, takes a Langley hop down to the 15. Return on here for Valley. And a pretty decent one at that before being... Oh, ball ripped away by the Rams on the return. I think Ongloff stripped it. And trying to pick up the number on that first Sunday. Was it Isaiah Stewart that came up with the football? Let's watch this one again. Just trying to fight for extra yards. And watch 36 come in and rip it free. And then right into the hands of Isaiah Stewart as Langley gets the football back here on the 30-yard line of Valley after a great special teams play from Ongloff and Stewart. Empty backfield here for Langley. And it's a quarterback keeper for Laguerre up the middle. And he'll pick his way through for a good 12-yard gain. 90 seconds to go, and Langley in business once again. Down to about the 19-yard line. Laguerre will stay in there for the remainder, I would assume, as impressive day for Matters. And Laguerre, with a touchdown to his credit, hangs off to Ongloff this time, and he's got another 9, maybe 8, but a flag comes in late. And we'll get a holding call here on the Rams.
Holder. Offense. 10-yard penalty against first down. First and 10 goes first and 20 out to the 20. They go.
Will be a first and 20 with 63 seconds to play. Everybody finds their positions, and here's Laguerre in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. No, he does give a dog off up the middle, and he'll go nowhere with that one. As they stop the clock to spot the football. And wind it up one more time as we're into the final minute of play here. So Valley will drop to 0-6. Langley will get back to that 500 mark at 3-3. And we'll host the Kamloops Broncos a week from tonight. Right back here at McLeod Athletic Park at 5 p.m. kickoff on BCFC TV, powered by Remax. As 35 seconds to go, Laguerre looks to throw. And he'll fire that one out of bounds and incomplete, which will bring up third down with 26 seconds to go. Back will come out here for another field goal attempt. After an absolutely monster game from Kalik Johnson here against Valley. 3 touchdowns, close to 200 yards receiving. Matters with an excellent game as he continues to progress as this season has gone along. Long field goal attempt from Levette. Got good leg on that one and drives it through the uprights to make it 45-3. So a couple more plays before this one is over with 11 seconds to go. Valley will take the field for the last time here this evening. Don't forget, BCFC action still continuing here tonight. As from the Sun Bowl up in Kelowna, just getting underway if you want to flip over to that one. Vancouver Island taking on the Sun, who are undefeated so far here in 2017. And probably the marquee matchup of the week, as here's a run for Valley, and it's a good one. 33 for Valley on the carry. Garrett Fedek will pick up a first down, and one more play to come. And Valley will call a timeout here with 2 seconds to go. Not sure why when you're losing 45-3 you call timeout with 2 seconds to play, but that's why I'm a broadcaster, not a coach, I suppose. So this should be the final play of the contest here, barring a penalty. And not quite ready yet. As Langley late to get a man on the field. Looks like they're set now. And now Valley not happy about that late substitution from the Rams. There's 2 seconds left, fellas. There's a 42-point lead here. No reason to get heated at this point of the game. Here we go. Handoff. Fedek goes nowhere, and that will do it. Or will it? Maybe a late fumble. And that will, in fact, do it as the teams take to the field here. Well, easy player of the game selection tonight, Kalik Johnson, with a monster game, helping the Rams to a 45-3 victory over the Valley Huskers. Rams to 3-3, Valley to 0-6. They take on the Sun next weekend. Langley will host the Kamloops Broncos. Here from McLeod Athletic Park, we'll have it for you right here on the home of the BCFC. BCFC TV, powered by Remix. Once again, your final score, Langley 45, Valley 3. Thanks for tuning in to BCFC TV. I've been Jake Elliott for the Pigskin on the Gridiron. Have a good night, everybody.